Hello. Today I'm trying to finish this bookmark and the last few bits on this ATC, so I can get everything out of the hoops completely finished up and sent out during this week. But first, of course, we are going to start Stream Raiders. Okay. Something does not quite work here with my music. Okay. Now we've got that set up. So, Stream Raiders, I forgot to start the app. Takes a moment. There we go, Stream Raiders. Let's see. I need to kill some units, make battle plans, place war beasts, and get assists from healing. Okay. That I can do. Going to claim my 3 laurels and have a look at the store for scrolls. So, and I can actually upgrade a unit. That's good. Why are they automatically sorted by rarity now? I want them sorted by level, thank you. So, we are going to continue up here because that's just a 3 skull battle, not a 4 skull one. And we should maybe have a chance to actually win this. I'm going with my war beast here. Please join me in battle. A link should be in chat for everyone who has Stream Raiders. And then I can move on to do some embroidery. I need to adjust my camera a bit. Yeah. I am filling this heart out with lines of chain stitch because I'm getting tired of doing satin stitch all the time, and I thought I'd try something different. There's so many stitches I haven't used yet, so, or have only used in specific circumstances, so I think mixing it up is a good plan. I think I mentioned before that my son was doing some job experience stuff at a kitchen at the moment, and yesterday he brought us lots of cake because they had some cake to spare from the afternoon that they couldn't sell the next day, so yeah, everyone got some cake to take home. I'm not complaining if he keeps that up for the week. Free food is always good. And it was very great cake. We had some for dessert yesterday, and I have some to spare for later when I get a coffee, so there will be a little coffee and cake break. I like the way this is working. Oh, now I got this all twisted up. Come on. No twist in there, pretty please. Much better. And I lost my thread from the needle. Not so good, but yeah, we get it sorted. There we go. And now it's time to finish off this one and start a new thread. There we go. Snippety snip, yarn ends gone. And getting my Discord muted because it keeps giving me message alerts. Boop, boop, boop. I hope you don't hear it anymore. There we go. Now, more light purple. So, I'm just trying to figure out, did anything else happen? Over the last few days? Not much, except that we helped a neighbor who is moving out soon to get rid of some excess stuff that we put out for garbage disposal. And yeah, my son is working the late shift in his job experience thingy this week, but only 4 days because he worked one Saturday. And in this, because this is part of school, he's only supposed to have a 5-day week. And he had a 6-day week in that week, so they gave him an extra day off. And this is the last week he has, so he is taking Friday off and then has a long weekend because Carnival is starting on Thursday, and then on Monday in this region, since Carnival is celebrated a lot, there is basically everything closed, or at least only open half a day. And I think his school is closed for Tuesday and Wednesday as well, so he has almost a week off. And then he goes to school for 2 days, and then he has another weekend. I had kind of a weird mental health day yesterday, so I didn't do much besides reading and curling up under a blanket. Watched a bit of Twitch. Did a little bit of paid work, but yeah, not all that much. Today is much better, on the other hand. I got a few things taken off my to-do list. Not as much as I wanted, but yeah. I had planned to make banana bread, but apparently I waited a bit too long and my bananas were not edible anymore. At least I decided they are past the point where I want to eat them. Even mashed up for banana bread. So that's a bit unfortunate. But on the other hand, we got cake from my son, so we do have baked goods. I would have only baked today because bananas needed to be used up, but yeah, as I said, I probably should have done that yesterday or even earlier. That's unfortunately one of the things that happen with depression. You sometimes just push stuff off until it is too late. But yeah, could be worse. So, first row of chain stitch is done. Now I'm going to go back and back into the heart here, and yeah, we'll fill up all the free space, always following the outline. This should not take all too long. And then I have an ATC to finish, and yeah, we'll have to see what else I get done. But for now it's let's finish the stuff stream. I just have too many things half finished that need to be sent out somewhere, so needed to make sure I'm having an opportunity to get it all sorted. Especially since I have a few new projects that I want to make, and it probably would be better if I had something finished before I start too many things and don't get anything done at all. I did join another ATC swap, but just for one card. Like the ATC I started with Frog and the Craft on Friday. It will be for an idiom from my native language. I haven't quite decided yet which one to do. Maybe I'm going to have a poll somewhere. Because there's just so many fun ones that are easy to create in some kind of image that gets the literal meaning across. I'm sitting way too hunched over here. But yeah, there we go. I am not going to check my phone to see what this alert was. My partner just sent me something. He's asking for a birthday present. Then he will actually be my teddy bear. Hello, Andy. My Andy just sent me this with the request, pretty please birthday present for this year. Okay, this was definitely worth clicking. How are you doing, Andy? I'm trying to finish this bookmark so I can get it sent off. And some other things. You had a late start in the day, but now everything is fine. Yeah, I'm pretty okay too. Yesterday was a weird day, and I've decided to just scratch it off the calendar. We pretend yesterday didn't happen. Because some days are just bah. From the minute you get up to when you finally go to bed, they better not exist. But today is a good day. And I'm having fun, and yeah. Oh, Epic Orc Slayer. Thank you, Andy. Yes, we could do with a few more units in Stream Raiders. Not too many yet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 units. Exactly, Andy. It is what it is sometimes, but time only goes in one direction, so looking back is not a real option. Well, you can look back, but you can't change the past, so yeah, today is a new day, and today is much better. Yes, exactly. And some days, like yesterday, are better forgotten. That's why I decided yesterday did not exist. So, and another thread finished. There we go, more thread. And splitting it up works on the first attempt. Yay! No tangled thread. Party. So, let's get my thread into place here. And then, hello Peppermint Cutie. We are just having our first Stream Raiders battle. And we are probably going to fight somewhere in between here. So let's go and start the battle. Those numbers don't look too good, but well, let's see what we can do. Oh no, we are splitting up. My war beast is down. Yeah, this does not look good. I think we will have to repeat this one. Andy and Valenticil were fighting valiantly, but nope. Andy is the last man standing, but even he went down. We lost this one. But let's give it another go. Should be easier now. There is your new link. And I'm going to place my warrior here. Then I'm doing some battle plans because I'm supposed to. And there we go. Please join me in battle. Let's make this one a success. Yes, Andy, exactly, it does that. And last time we had a lot of people on our side, so it based the next battle on what we did on the last stream, but right now there's not many around, so yeah. That's why the second attempt usually is a lot easier, because it adjusts based on what you placed in the last battle. And it's not just amount of units, but level of units that we're fighting as well. I really hope this swing playlist shows up again so I can add some more songs from them. Because this is fun. So, how are you doing, Peppermint Cutie? I'm working on getting your bookmark done. So I can get it into the post this week. Ooh, epic vampire. Nice one. I definitely like how this turns out with the chain stitch for filling. So this area is filled. Then we are going to start over here for the next round. not forget to stretch my back. Otherwise, I will regret it later. And I should drink something. Please remember, hydrate. If you have to, take your meds. I already took mine, but almost forgot yesterday, so I thought a reminder for everyone might be a good idea. So I mentioned I've been reading a lot yesterday because, not so good day and felt like curling up. And reading is one of my favorite things to do then, but sometimes typos are hilarious. I mean, I know that the author wanted to say a shiver ran down his spine, but if it reads a shiver ran down his spine, that gives quite a different mental image. And I have quite a vivid imagination, so I suddenly saw a pine tree that's shaking itself. Yeah. That's not necessarily what the author intended, but yeah. And autocorrect sometimes gets weird ideas too. Maybe the twist is that his tree has been sentient this whole time. Maybe. But well, I have been writing fanfiction, and autocorrect actually was pretty weird because I wrote something, character A put his arm around character B, and then it told me arm is wrong. And I clicked on it to see what the suggestion was, and it told me army. He put his army around someone. Nope, that's not what I wanted to write. Why would you suggest that? And arm is a perfectly valid word. So, what on earth? And hello, Liv, welcome in. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great day too. fact about me. Well, I got into fan fiction through a friend of mine, and within a few weeks of reading fan fiction, I actually started writing some. The first few stories were in German, but when I started watching more TV and movies in English, I started writing them in English. And no, not all of them were safe for work. That's all I'm going to say about it. And yes, I started writing fanfiction when it wasn't so much like proper ratings, but there were categories like lime and lemon. If you know, you know. You are reading The Hobbit again. You love that book. It's a great book. I have read it multiple times as well. You haven't heard of lime, but you have heard of lemon. Right? So lime is basically its mature, but not quite explicit. And lemon is, well, everything goes. If you need a cheap copy to read in the tub, yes, definitely only do that with cheap copies. I might have ruined more than one book that way. Ouch, that was my finger. I'm not supposed to poke my finger, but oh well, there's no blood, so let's move on. Yeah, yesterday I read the equivalent of a full, cheap, weird romance novel that doesn't make much sense, but is just relaxing and fun to read. just it was on archive of our own and not a printed book, but who cares? A good story is a good story. And sometimes the bad stories are just the right thing. Just like sometimes a bad cheesy movie just hits the right spot. So, more threads to weave in. So I hope you like what I'm making with the heart here, Peppermint Cutie, because this is going to be your bookmark. So a bookmark soul. I really should not have clicked on the subtitles. I really should not have. So we have quite a lot of units there this time. This is going better. Yay! So more new thread. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, if you look a bit more closely, you can see it's basically lines going this way, then back, then this way again. So it's swirling around and the heart gets filled out completely. I will fill in the gaps there, but I thought it was something different for a change and might look quite good, because as much as I like the look of the satin stitch here, it gets boring to do the same stuff all the time. At least, well, I get bored when I always do the same stuff and don't change it up. I'm not sure about other people. I have been told some people like repetition and doing everything the same all the time, so not judging here, but it's not for me. And the writing will be a bit more clear once I have removed the outlines that I followed. It will make it all look a bit more neat as well, because any random bits that are still visible, like here under the O and the F is a bit longer and stuff like that, will be gone. So, almost time for the next Dream Raiders battle. Don't forget to place your units. We want to win this time. After the battle, I will take a short break to grab some coffee and the remainder of the cake that my son brought yesterday. Well, I will share the cake with my partner, of course. My son is working again, but he had his cake for breakfast. Breakfast, lunch, whatever. He left around noon, so... So then let's see that we can get this bit up there filled. No, I know Stream Raiders is ready. But I want to do those last few stitches up here first, because it's really not much more. So, and then we are going to continue down here. I'm getting there. Now, Stream Raiders. There we go. Let me see. Battle somewhere there. And start. Much better now. Yes, we are reducing the enemy numbers quite quickly. Andy is doing a great job. And we have won! Congrats everyone! Most kills Andy, most assists leftover pie, 6 gold for everyone, 1 paladin scroll for Andy, 1 barbarian scroll for Mafalda Crafts, and 25 gold for Amanda Picagis. Congrats! So, now here. 4 skull battle and a gold chest. Okay, what does Hermes do? Assassin units have double move speed and every 9 seconds become untargetable for 3 seconds. All units gain 50% defense against ranged units. So, assassins are good, ranged units are bad. If I read that correctly. Well. And because I'm supposed to make a battle plan, yeah. And that's it for Stream Raiders. There we go. Do we have anyone with mod powers around? No, but I got rid of the bot, so I'm going to take a 5-minute break I'm going to run a short ad break during that time because that will stop pre-roll ads afterwards. And it would be a great opportunity for you to do some self-care, stretch, get a drink, use the bathroom, get a snack, whatever you need to take care of yourself. Self-care is important. And as I said, I'm going to see you in about 5 minutes.
to get by. One kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah. Sometimes I lose my way, troubles on my mind. But one kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah. Just one kiss, just one kiss, gonna make it alright. Another dark morning, it still feels like night. Work hard for the things you want, hope it turns out alright. Sometimes life can pull you down when all you wanna do is fly. One kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah. Sometimes I lose my way, troubles on my mind. But one kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah.
So I'm back. And I caught my headphone cable somehow. There we go. Let's put the crafting aside. We have some yummy cakes that I split with my partner. That's why I made a mess of them. Some mixed food stuff, and this seems to be a crumble cake with, I'm not quite sure, apricots in it. So, yum. And of course, coffee. Did I miss anything while I'm gone? No, nobody wrote in chat, so okay. That's fine then. Well, this cake is more food in jello than cake, but it's yummy. Hello, Amanda. Yes, it is really good. My son bought it from his job because he's currently working at the kitchen for some job experience stuff, and apparently in the late shift, if they have cake to spare, everyone who works there gets to take some cake home. I'm not complaining. Bakery quality cakes for free? Always good. And since we had a mix, my partner and I were sharing, so we get to try them all. Hello Moose, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. I'm having a pretty good day today after a not so good day yesterday. Oh yes, this is a really nice crumble with apricots in there. Same, must have been something in the air yesterday. My partner had a bad day, and I heard from another friend that had a bad day yesterday. Something was off. So, have you all noticed already today's date is actually palindrome. You can read it from the front and from the back, and it gives you the same. For once, in the European way of writing the date and not in the American one, with day first, then the month, but yeah, today is Tuesday. So many twos on a Tuesday. And if you type it out on a calculator, you can read it upside down as well, so it is an ambigram as well. But that only works with the numbers like they are written on a typewriter, otherwise it looks weird. You were up at 2:22 a.m. I was not. You should sleep at that time. It's already 4:27 here, so yeah, I'm already past the 2:22 for today. Either one. Yeah, I know, Moose. I might not have a chronic pain illness, but I had a really bad problem with my shoulder that lasted for several months, and it made sleeping not fun. You get 2 to 3 hours a time, 3 times a day, so you're okay. You're right, Peppermint Cutie. I still have 2222 to come. Yeah, but how should we celebrate it? I mean, Pie Day is easy. You get pie.
First time met you, I hope you stay in time. Pretty hair, pretty eyes,
Be your second best.
side. You are the best any girl could ever wanna be. Always nice, always kind.
So, still pretty good, but don't try to be perfect?
Is it wrong? Is it right to think I could reach so high? You're the moon in the sky, baby.
Because when I try to be my best, I usually try to be perfect in everything, and that then backfires, and yeah.
Forget the world is happening. I just stop and stare. Your smile, so bright, makes the sun want to run at night. I can't believe my find. Impossible, possible, in my dreams, and in my dreams. I look up at the stars tonight, think of you, and wonder where they are. Is it wrong? Is it right to think I could reach so high? You're the moon in the sky, baby. Baby, I'll run, baby, I'll run, after you. Baby, I'll run, baby, I'll run, after you. Through time, through space, my love for you will never fade. Baby, I will hold true to what
Maybe we should do more things together.
I know you, babe. Why is this space so far? One song, two hearts. Though yours seems many miles apart, but baby, you got mine. Baby, I'll run, baby, I'll run, after you. Baby, I'll run, baby, I'll run, after you. Baby, I'll run, baby, I'll run, after you. Baby, I'll run, baby, I'll run, after you.
So this does not look good, so it gets a stitch to secure it. Better. put a stitch in here because that's too much of a gap. So, gap filled, perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but good enough. Yes. So now that last bit here. Stretching a bit. As I said, my back will not like it if I don't stretch. And now, because I like to sign my work, they will both get my signature in there, or rather my initials. So trying to fill this gap in a nice way. Thank you for the follow, Wally Wheelie. Welcome in. Feel free to lurk, but if you are up to it, I would like to hear a bit about you, where you're from, if you do any crafts, how you found me. Because I'm a curious person, but of course if you'd rather just lurk, I totally understand. Never any pressure to speak up here. So let's have a look at this. Looking pretty good. I'm going to add a few stitches at the side here because I don't like it, to fill this up a bit more, and then my signature, and I will be pretty much done. Yes, Stream Raiders, I know, we are ready for another battle. Just a moment. So, much better? Yes. Still looking nice. So now we are going here with the thread and then Stream Raiders. There we go. Again, guessing for battle and start. I'm not quite sure yet how we are doing, but it is still a possible win here, I think. Yes. Yes, enemy numbers are going down faster than ours, so we will make it. We will win this one. There we go. So, most kills and most assists go to Goggle TV, 7 gold for everyone, 2 Saint Scrolls for Peppermint Cutie, and a Berserker Scroll for Mafalda Craft. Congrats! Now, next battle is going over here. And I'm going to place no War Beast, okay. What does Persephone do? All units take 50% more damage. Every 60 single is increased by additional. Gets a kill. It. I do not like. But, well, here is my tank. Here is the battle plan I'm required to do. And then let me see what I can collect for my quest. 10 Rogue Scrolls. Not too bad. And back to the battlefield. Please join me, place your units. Stream Raiders, new battle. So, now this is getting my signature, and then bookmark number 1 will be completely done. Number 2 still needs a signature, and then I can try to finish my ATC. Because today is Let's Finish Projects Day. If you craft or are creative in any way, how many works in progress do you currently have? And yes, too many to count is a valid number. I have the bookmarks here, an ATC, a crochet doll, 2 pairs of socks that are not quite finished yet, a sweater, and probably a few more that I can't think of from the top of my head. So Amanda, a lot. Yeah. As I said, too many to count is a valid number, and a lot is a valid number too. But the bookmarks here and the ATC are stuff I'm supposed to send off pretty soon, so I put some priority on getting them done. So Amanda, but at the moment, under the weather, so just sketching and coloring take your mind off of things. Yeah, I know. If I craft at all when I'm not feeling well, it's usually just some pretty mindless stuff where I don't need to think a lot. Like I can knit garter stitch or stockinette in the round on a sock foot or stuff like that, but I would never work on anything more complicated. Because that just costs too much energy to think about it and try to make everything correctly, and if I mess up then I feel even worse, so not worth it. And Peppermint Cutie, only one that you can think of off the top of your head, but a whole list of ideas you want to start. Yes, that whole list of ideas I have as well on top of my works in progress, so I definitely have one more ATC to do with an idiom from my native language. And I do want to do something, a crochet shawl, and I want to make more bookmarks and you know. I definitely need a load of extra energy, pretty please. So I can get even half of the stuff done I want to do. So, and now the signature in black on the other one. And then I'm calling the bookmarks done. Well, the embroidery part. I will of course still need to iron on interface and iron the borders so they are neat, and then I'm going to put some patterned paper on the back so they are more form stable, and yeah, will look pretty from both sides without me having to do all the work to make it pretty on the back side. So, but that means I can probably finish them tomorrow. The ATC has similar finishing touches to be added, which means I can go to the post office on Thursday. That sounds like a plan. On Friday I'm going to try one more evening stream to see how that goes. And after that I will decide whether I keep the evening streams or will go back to an afternoon one for Fridays. Or maybe even go back to my Thursdays. I'm really not sure yet. I'm just going to double check something. I just saw Peppermint Cutie. We are paired for the ATC swap from Frog in the Craft. Would you mind if I kept your bookmark until the ATC is finished, and if I shipped it together? because that will probably be a lot easier. If you're not around to answer, I'm just going to send you a message later. Maybe she's vanished into lurk. Looks like it. Okay. Then I'm going to sort that via message. Because international shipping is a pain, and if I can ship stuff together instead of in separate envelopes, then I will feel much better about it. Because it's one thing less that can get lost. Okay, that would be fine. Awesome. And I'm probably not going to take time until the end of the deadline for the ATC. So you won't have to wait until end of April. It will definitely be shipped at some point in March. Because I know if I put it off, then I will forget about it, and then it will be a last minute thing, and those usually don't turn out all that well. So let's get this off. And get this off the hoop. So and then I'm cutting this out kind of neatly. So I just need to do the ironing and gluing it back on. And I have some fabric scraps that I can use as appliques on other stuff, and yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, I put them a bit too close together, but that will work just fine. So this now looks much more like bookmarks, and then the edges will be folded to the back. Of course, if I iron them, it will be much neater than what I can do just by hand right now. But I think you get the idea what the bookmark is going to look like. Straight edges, of course. And this one here. Going to end at the black line, of course. So, bookmarks done. Something off my to-do list for today. Now let's go to the ATC. It still needs the fabric secured at the bottom here, and it needs my signature, and I need to think if it needs anything else. But yeah, definitely stitches at the bottom. Today is Finish It Tuesday or something like that. Oh, come on. Why does my thread slip out of my needle? quite happy how this turned out. It's pretty much exactly what I imagined. So, signing it as well. Just thinking which color to use. I think I'm going to go with my light green. Do I have a thread of that somewhere? No. Then I need to cut one. So there we go. Thread is in the needle. So, and then I need to decide what to work on Friday. I think I'm going to start something new in knitting or embroidery. I'm not, or crochet, knitting or crochet. That's what I wanted to say. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to make, but I have a few projects planned, so I'm going to go through my list and see if there is anything that needs to be done first, because it had some kind of a deadline, and then I'm going to work on that on Friday, because I have done so much embroidery on stream lately. I don't think, except for my Sunday hearts, I have done much knitting or crochet, so kind of time to get back to that. They used to be my main crafts until I got addicted with embroidery and ATCs and all that stuff. And now I have barely done any knitting this year yet at all. So wrapping the stitches, and then I'm done here. Which means I'm probably going to end the stream after this Stream Raiders battle, even though it hasn't been that long yet. Well, I should go about 9 more minutes, because then I have 2 hours and 22 minutes, but I'm pretty sure I can manage that. So this is going to be a shorter stream as well, but I have a few not craft related things I have to do today before the day is over, so I'm actually quite happy that I managed to get this all done so quickly. So I do have my finished items and still have time to do some other stuff, because this morning I procrastinated too much and didn't get anywhere as far on my list of stuff to do than I wanted to. So done wrapping the stitches. Onto the back, cutting the yarn. And there we go. Another item off the hoop. More cutting off of excess fabric. And then we are going to do our Stream Raiders battle and find someone to raid on this wonderful Tuesday.
I was about to ask what's so wonderful about it, and then I remembered just 8
What?
I was about to ask you what's so wonderful about it, and then I remembered that it's just like 3 pieces of cake.
Yeah.
In 20 years.
We had wonderful cake. We both feel better than yesterday.
Oh, yes.
And it is a day full of twos.
Oh, yes.
If you write today's date, you can read it from the left to the right or the other way around.
Or just
2. So,
I'm about to go einkaufen,
yep.
and then I stop by my brother and pick up the picture and the
Yep.
stuff for
Yep.
Sylvie.
The stuff. Stuffy stuff. So, this fabric is entirely too slippery to show you properly, but you get the idea. Well, this is the ATC. Will end at those corners, at those edges. Over here. This goes away, and at the bottom goes away. Finishing touches happening off stream because of reasons. Main reason being no cameras where my ironing board is. So, there we are with Stream Raiders. Let's once again guess where battles will happen, and I probably am guessing wrong again, but Never mind. Into the battle we go. That is a lot of enemies. And they are multiplying, because if we die, we turn into enemy units. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We have lost. Well, that's not a wonderful end for the stream, but I can't help it. We are going to use our laurels to open some chests, and then I'm finding a raid target. So, I can get a unit to level 20. My flag bearer. More range or debuff? I'm going to use this one. Yes. And I have 6 level 20 units. Getting there. So, that's it for Stream Raiders. Here are the finished items again. I hope you all had fun in the stream. Now I need to have a look who is around. Okay, this I want to see. Yes, we are going to rate Ben Smith music. He has a special birthday stream for his fiancée Char, who is his mod as well. And they are wonderful and nice, and I want to say happy birthday to Char, so we are going there. Let me just make sure that I'm getting this. Start the wait. So here is your weight calls. Normal weight call, sub weight call, which does look like this if you are a sub. And yeah, I hope to see you all on Friday or on Sunday again. And thanks everyone for being here, for chatting, for playing Stream Raiders, for lurking. However you enjoyed the stream, I'm glad you were all here. And I hope to see you soon. Bye!